right now. So don't look at what else is written. Now this is your Fasika Fanda. Understood? One
What is
wrong
this?
answer, Fasika Fanda. Okay, so you will be hanged. How are you going to get hanged? One wrong answer, you will get a face. Another wrong answer, you will get a neck. Next wrong answer, you will get hands. And one more wrong answer, okay, your body. And if your last answer goes wrong, then your man will be hanged till death. Understood? Now there will be a competition between me and you. So, if you understand the concept well, then you will win because you will give all the. If you give right answer, then I'll lose, and if you give wrong answer, then I'll win. Then let's see who wins the competition. Okay, so we will play hangman. Then we'll play another thing, which is every week. You will get every week we will have you will get points for all your right answers, for all the, suppose you used a very good word that we discussed and you used it. Next time you said, oh, I had a scrumptious meal today, and you will get points for that, right? So all the students that I have, every week I declare the star of the week, which means that if you're doing good, then you will be the star of Swati Man's spoken English class. Right? Would you like to be the star?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
of course. So for that, you really need to gain a lot of points. It's like Harry Potter. So if you are like, have you seen Harry Potter?
Hmm?
You have seen the movie? Have you seen the
Yeah, yeah,
movie
yeah.
Harry Potter? Okay, do you
Yes.
like it?
Yeah. It's my best
So
favorite.
yes. Okay, so it's similarly like, in that movie you get points for all your triumphs and wins. So you will get points here. Okay. And then I'm going to decide the star of the week. Now, how are we going to do reading comprehension? How are we going to do vocabulary? For that, you will tell me your favorite character. You will tell me your favorite book or the types of book you like to read, and we are going to read it together. We can read Harry Potter. We can read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So where there is a boy and he finally goes to a chocolate factory, which is the world's largest factory, and it's a magical factory. Yeah. And then we can read about Matilda, who is a girl with interesting powers. Okay, she can move things with her eyes. And how does she do that? So, all these interesting books. Okay, so I am going to share these books with you, and we are going to read those books together. If you want to read any other book, you can tell me, right? And then every Saturday, we are going to have, not every Saturday, this like, once in, twice in a month, we are going to watch a movie
Oh,
online. Okay, so we can watch Frozen, we can watch Harry Potter, we can watch Charlie and the Chocolate. So whatever book we have read, we can watch the movie. Okay, whatever movie you like. Okay, we can watch it together, and I will, like, wherever we get difficult words, I'm going to explain them to you. Right? So this is how we are going to understand English, and we are going to increase our vocabulary, which means it's like a full package. We are going to have a lot of games, quizzes, points, stars, and then we are going to have a movie board. So tell me, are you going to, like, do you think you're going to like it?
of course.
Of course, you're going to like it. Okay, and remember this thing, that every time you're going to use a better word, okay, there will be a surprise for you, which means you will have to wait. Of course, I cannot tell you right now. Okay. So, and if I'm not wrong, you will be joined with two more girls. Okay. You will have the class with two other girls, and they are also so active. Okay. You're going to love it with them. Okay. So, and then we have rapid fire rounds. So, once we are done with the concept, suppose nouns, pronouns, adjectives, or anything, Then there is a rapid fire round. So you will have questions on the screen and you will get only 10 seconds to answer the question.
Oh.
Right? Yes. So it's like, and then you have to answer. So whoever answers the maximum number of questions, they'll get maximum number of points. Understood? Yeah. And if we are reading Harry Potter, you will be sorted. As per your capabilities, either you will go to Gryffindor, or you will go to Slytherin, or Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff. Acha, first of all, tell me, do you watch English movies?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Acha, now tell me honestly, okay? Have you seen Harry Potter in Hindi or in English?
It comes on TV, so it's in Hindi.
It's in Hindi, right? Because
Yeah.
I have seen when I was very young, no? When I was like your age, maybe a bit elder than you, I had watched it in Hindi. Okay? And then later, when I watched it in English, it was so much fun. So we are going to do the same thing. So you will have a very good connect. Okay? You will be able to connect with it really in a like good way. Okay? So now tell me, if you have any questions, like anything about the class, do you have any questions?
No.
No? No questions? You don't want to ask me anything?
No.
Come on, be inquisitive. Okay, I have
I'm
just
not
said
having
a word.
any questions.
Okay, I have just used another word. Be inquisitive. What is the meaning of this word inquisitive?
Not knowing.
Okay, so you will say curious. Be curious. Where you should have a lot of questions. So, do you think, are you curious about things around you? Do you want to know a lot? Do you want to know about how this thing works? Why does this happen? All those questions. Do you get a lot of questions or you are very calm? Tell me.
Calm.
You're calm? Okay, then in my class, one thing is very important. You have to ask me a lot of questions. You have to bombard me with a lot of questions. Why do this happen? Why does this happen? Why did that happen? Why are we using this? Why are we not using this? Mama, I want to answer a question because you will have to steal your chance, which is going to be very interesting. So now I have given you a new word, inquisitive, which means a person who's very eager to know a lot of things, who is very curious about a lot of things. Like when I was your age, not even your age, very young. So my aunt, she gifted me a pen. I was so happy. Oh wow, I've got a pen because at that time I used to write with a pencil. I was young. And I was like, oh wow. And I opened the pen. Then I opened some more. So the string was out, the body was out, the refill was out, the nib was out. And that was the height of my curiosity. Okay. And then I didn't know how to put it all back together. Then my mom was very curious. Again, my mom was very curious to give me a good spanking, patak, patak, patak. So that happened with me. So, but then I have always been curious. I love to dance, I love to paint, and I love to remain energetic. And then I love to teach because then, they ask me questions and I have all the answers. Mostly. Not always, but yeah, mostly. And yes, the first 10 minutes in my class, you will have to talk to me. You will have to tell me all your secrets. Right? Like your best friend, what you like to eat, about yourself, everything. And you can tell me things because I don't judge. Okay? So you never know, I can become your next best friend. Okay? And then yes, one more thing you will get. So I have got a huge like a lot, like I've got a lot of books. See, can you see the books?
Yeah, many books are there.
Right. So I am going to share these books with you. So we will talk about it. So every time we are done, so we will discuss one book. Okay. And then we will discuss about what do you want to read. So don't worry. There are nothing there. There won't be anything boring or like, oh, I don't want to read. I'm sleepy. Right. So you will have a very, very, very good session. Okay. Yeah. So I have told you how I'm going to teach you. I have told you what I'm going to teach you. Now be inquisitive and ask me if you have any questions.
Okay, so I'm not having any of the questions.
Anam, I'll help
Okay,
you.
so now I want
Anam, I
to.
want to help
So,
you. Anam, I want to help you. So, ma'am asked you,
yeah.
why do you want to learn this course? So, I'm joining your team, Anam, and maybe we will ask her a question. Why does she love to take these classes and courses? Maybe if she can
Oh,
answer.
that's about me. Of course. I love to teach because, English, spoken English. What is it? It's like one of the parameters of building your personality, right? So when I see these small kids and they turn out, they bloom because when you're confident, suppose you know an answer, but you don't know how to say it in English, will you be able to say it in front of your ma'am like in the
No,
class? No, you would want to answer, but your hand would be somewhere here. You would not be confident enough to say that, ma'am, I want to answer this question. Now when you are confident, then you bloom like a flower, right? You bloom
yes.
like a flower because you're happy, you're confident. I know this answer, I can do it on the board. And when this personality comes, your entire, like, your head to toe, you're confident, you're good, and then people do like you and you shine. And when you shine, I feel like, yes, done it, right? I feel good. As a teacher, I feel that my task has been completed. And later, my children, students, they come to me, and then we have our own gossip. So I like the phase, the transition of maybe a bud to a beautiful flower. So right now you're a bud which has to turn into a beautiful blooming flower,
Yeah.
right? So team Anam, I have answered your question.
Okay.
Yes, cool. So this is it. And
Anam, any more
Pooja,
question? Anam, any more question?
No, I'm
Think.
not having any questions.
Okay, let me mold your mind. Swati, I would like to share with you that Anam is a great mathematician. Recently, I think
mm-hmm.
she got a big golden cup. I saw the pictures for clearing
Wow.
Olympiad. So she has got a great mathematical mind. At the same time, she's a very smart girl. But now she's not having any questions. Anam, you can ask like anything. You can link maths with English as well. Swati ma'am is also a great mathematics as well as soft skills trainer.
Yeah, right. But I'm really happy that you have cleared your Olympiads and all, which is really interesting. Good job. Well done there. Yeah. And what about English Olympiad? What about English Olympiad?
English Olympiad, I'm not joining now, but I will attend.
Uh-huh. Now you will join, right?
Yeah, because
So after these 2 months and all, because you have got a sharp mind, which I have understood. So once we start our sessions and once we are done with the parts of speech and basic, like the basic English thing, then you can definitely join this English Olympiad, and you'll get 2 cups, and I'll take 1 cup.
Okay. Online gurus also
Yeah,
wants to share. Just joking.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry.
hello.
Pooja, I'm sorry, I got a call. So could you please come again? You said something. I did not hear that.
No problem, Swati. Nothing which can contribute anything here. Go ahead.
Okay, so that's it. So now, Anam, we are still left with half an hour. So do you want to learn something? Do you want me to teach you something? Or you want to discuss a book? So do you like reading books, by the way? Or no?
Yeah.
You do like it? Wow. Which was the last book that you read?
Mm, which I read? Yeah, I read the Lord Ganesha book.
Lord Ganesha book. Oh wow, that's mythological. Awesome. I have got Panchatantra. It has really amazing stories, and then Little Krishna. So that Little Krishna book is also too much fun because
I'm not
Krishna
having, but
ji.
it is very interesting. I
Okay,
like.
now first of all, as a teacher, I would like to correct you here. Having is not the correct usage. So instead of say I do not have, just say I do not have. Having is used only when you're consuming something. For example, I'm having my lunch because it is you're doing something at that point of time. So you will say, I do not have.
It instead of saying
Instead of saying that, I'm not having, you will say, I do not have. Understood?
Okay.
So you'll say that. So having, you will not use this word again. Cool? That's a pact. So this is how, when you talk to me, I'm going to correct you. Okay? And that's it. So do you want to learn something today? Or we can discuss a lot of words. For example, let's stop using the word very. Can we stop using the word very? Very cute, very boring, very sweet. Instead of that, we'll use something better. We'll use some better words. Okay? So now tell me a word which you really use, like when you have to use very. So tell me a word that you use, and I'm going to give you another word for that, like a better word for that.
Okay. So I'll use I use a very delicious, very beautiful. I like it very much.
Okay. Very much. Okay, so very much is a normal word, but instead of saying very beautiful, you can say, oh, enthralling. What is the meaning of enthralling?
And
Yeah, I can
swelling.
see you. Enthralling. Enthralling means something which is absolutely beautiful, okay, and like it's gorgeous. You cannot take your eyes off it. That is enthralling, okay. And now I cannot see you. I can see the white wall behind you.
Just a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Yeah. Now I'm audible.
Yeah, you were audible before
And
as
you
well.
can see me.
Yes, madam. Okay, so now instead of saying very beautiful, you can say
And
enthralling.
swelling.
Yeah. So now, if do you know the spelling?
No.
So how would you ask me for the spelling?
Can you tell me the spelling?
Can you spell it for me?
Acha.
Simple. Can you spell it for me? Or you can say, can you help me with the spelling of enthralling? Right? Right? And suppose you're talking to someone who's very senior or principal or like a big teacher where you have to be very formal. So you'll say, could you help me? Instead of saying, can you help me? You'll say, could you help me or may you help me? Understood? Right. So now another word can be exquisite. Exquisite. Okay? Exquisite means extremely beautiful and with delicate, something which is done delicately. Suppose you are eating a cake. Okay, now you love cakes, so let me describe a cake. Suppose
Not
it's a chocolate
not a
cake.
creamy cake.
So you don't like creamy cake, you like that one. Acha,
That's
so
why
I'm
my
not
mama's
describing
cake
cake.
is best
Do you
because
like ice
that
cream?
is creamless. No, not ice creams.
Okay, then what do you like to eat? Pasta?
Yeah, pasta is good.
Pasta is good. Which one? Red sauce pasta or white sauce pasta?
White sauce I don't like. It's very
Red sauce pasta.
red sauce pasta.
Yeah. So suppose, are you sure you like it or you like pizza? So you
Pizza
have
is
to
very bad.
choose. Oh my god, you're too healthy. Do you even eat junk?
I don't eat pizza. I don't eat noodles. I don't eat burgers. I don't need white pasta. These things I don't need because I don't like
So
that.
basically, wow, that's amazing. Your mom is going to be super happy and you're going to stay
But she just
super slim.
forces me that eat this. I don't like
So what do you like to eat? Can you tell me what do you like to eat?
pasta, cake with cream. With cream should be not there. And then I like Maggie and all, etc.
Now all I don't know because all you have already said that this is not there. No burgers, no pizzas. How would I survive on earth? Oh my god.
But I like these much.
Acha, okay. So just tell me what is your like which is your favorite thing? Like in like okay, I should ask what is your favorite thing, not which is your favorite thing because I don't have a list. What is your favorite thing that you like you can eat all the time?
All the time.
Something like the moment you call the name, you have like your mouth is watered and you can think about it and you're like hungry again. What is it?
That is Maggie.
That is Maggie. Okay, cool. Maggie with a lot of veggies or without veggies?
Without vegetables and vegetables also. Do all the two.
So everything. So now, okay. So we were talking about something else and we came on to this topic where I'm really like bewildered. How do okay, I have used another word, which is bewildered, which means I'm confused. I don't know what to talk about. So I am bewildered. So now, as we are talking, every time we will have like the first 10 minutes where we are going to use a lot of good words. Okay. So, for example, I'm very confused. Instead of saying I'm very confused, you will say, oh, I am bewildered. It is Bewildered. So every time we
Can you
use a
repeat
different,
the spelling?
yeah. Instead of saying this, you will say, could you please come again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
Could you please come again?
Yeah, of course I can. So the spelling is
Okay.
Bewildered.
Bewildered. Okay.
Bewildered. It's bewildering. It's bewildered. Okay.
Bewil. Bewil.
Yeah, bewildered. Bewildered. Yeah, it's like E and A mix of E and A. It's bewildered. Okay, so you have to get an accent. Yeah. I am bewildered. I don't know what to eat. And I'm sure you can say that because every time you'll go to a birthday party and they have these burgers and pizzas, you'll say, I'm like, I don't know what to eat. You're bewildered, right? And
Yes.
then you see a stall of Maggie where the yummy and yellow Maggie with which is saucy and all, and then you take it and it's hot and you keep it inside your mouth and then you suck it and it goes inside without any trouble, and then you are like, ah, it's scrumptious. What is scrumptious? It's awesome, yummy, too yummy. So it is scrumptious. Okay.
Can you come again with the spelling?
Yeah. Can you can say, could you please spell it for me? Say this sentence
Yeah,
also because I'm going to give you also different sentences. Could you spell it for me?
Yeah, okay. Could you spell it for me?
Okay. So it is SCRUM
SCRUM. Okay.
PTI
PTI.
OUS.
Okay.
Okay. Understood?
Scrumptious.
So now what is your task of the day? The task of the day is whatever your mama is going to prepare, and if you like it, I'm sure which is what's going to happen. You're going to tell her that, oh mama, the meal was scrumptious today. Yeah. Or you'll tell her, wow, you look enthralling in this sari. Or anything. But you have to use these words. Suppose you
Okay.
saw, like, are you into dresses? Do you like to wear and dress up and look beautiful? Do you like that?
Yeah, very much.
Uh-huh. So we are the fashionista, is it? Wow. So basically what I'm saying, suppose you found a very beautiful gown, okay, which is like really like you cannot take your eyes off it. All you want,
Yeah.
even if you know your mama is dragging you forward, you're like looking back and looking at it. So what would you say? Mama, that's an enthralling gown. Can we take it, please? Understood?
Ma'am, can you repeat it?
Can you come again? Yeah, of course I can.
Yeah.
So instead of saying that, mama, that's such an enthralling gown. Can you please take it for me? Right? Can you please pick it up? So basically, every time when we learn a word, you have to use it in front of your friends, with your mom, with your dad, and tell me how was the reaction.
So what we say beautiful in another word?
So yeah, for beautiful, you have a lot of things like you can say gorgeous. Okay.
Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, of course. G-O-R
Okay.
of, oh sorry, Gorgeous.
Okay. O-U-S.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. So now when we have gorgeous, we can have stunning, we have splendid, we can have jaw-dropping beautiful. She was like, she was so beautiful that when I saw her, I was like, now this is known as jaw-dropping. Your jaw dropped. Okay. So, and I'm going to teach you a lot of phrases and idioms and proverbs. So, next time if it rains, or suppose we have to say, okay, ma'am, I don't want to study anymore, or mama, I don't want to work anymore or study anymore. I want to sleep, or I just don't want to work anymore. So, what would you say, mama? Let's call it a day. What will you say?
Don't want to, so
Like
what you said?
suppose I went to the office, okay, and I'm done. So I am done with all my work. My time is up, and I have to go home. So I told my boss, "Sir, let's call it a day. I'm going home." Let's call it a day means whatever work you are doing, it's over. It's finished, and you are not doing it anymore. You want to go home, or you want to just finish the
I
work.
don't want to. That we say quality day.
No, no. You will say that this is over. Let's call it a day means let's complete our work and go. Okay. So suppose you're studying. So you are studying with your friends, and then you're bored. Like you're tired and you're hungry and everything. Everything whatever can happen is happening. So you will say, yeah, guys, I'm really bored. I don't want to study anymore. Let's call it a day, which means let's not study anymore. Let's do something else, but let's call it a day. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Understood? Okay, and when it rains very bad, what will you say? Suppose it's raining really bad. What would you say?
It's raining very heavily.
Acha, and I'll say it's raining cats and dogs.
Huh? What is this?
No, this is an idiom. Okay, so I'll say it's raining cats and dogs. That doesn't mean you're going to catch a cat and catch a dog. Oh, it's raining from the from the sky. Cats and dogs are falling on your head. Of course, that is not happening. It means that it is raining really bad. Okay. Suppose, actually, do you sweat? Like when you run or when you're dancing or anything, do you sweat
Yeah, I do
a
when
lot?
Bharatanatyam dance.
Oh, really? So you're into dancing and all? Wow, that is something we are going to have in common. I have never learned Bharatanatyam dance, but I love to dance and I love to paint. Yes.
I also, but Mama doesn't give me anything to paint.
Paints?
Yeah,
Why?
but there is a paint box here I'm having, and whenever I get a time,
Having
I have, yes.
Yeah.
I have. So whenever I'm free, so I take my copy, and there's a copy also given there in the set. So
Hmm.
I use that paints and color.
Wow,
But
that's
right
awesome.
now, but right now my copy is finished.
Okay, it has completed. So you need to buy another notebook, like another drawing book, right? See, because right now
Yeah.
what I'm making, I'll show you. Okay, one of my friends she's getting married and she's like going to a new house. So this is what I'm painting for her. So this is a three-piece painting which is still incomplete, but this is what I'm
Oh,
making. Yeah, how's it?
yeah. It's very beautiful.
Yes. So this is what I'm going to do. And you know what? It's really good to paint because when you are playing with colors now you get very positive and you get very happy.
Yeah, I get very happy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah, and
excited to paint.
you can do this finger painting, thumb painting.
Yeah, I done
It's
in my that copy. In the last
yeah,
page, I
it's
have to.
interesting to get
Hmm.
messy.
Yeah, in that I have to color with the green color with my fingerprint leaves. I have to paint.
Okay, you had to.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and you can also do painting. Have you ever tried thread painting?
Thread painting.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
So I'm like giving you an idea, a very very easy idea, and the results are going to be very beautiful. So whatever, like just take a small bowl or something where you have to put some color. Take red, take yellow, any color, okay? Or you can do one more thing, like take a palette like this, put some red color, put
I
some
cannot
yellow
see
color.
that. What you're holding?
Okay, can you see? It's a notebook.
Huh, okay.
So basically, what I'm trying to tell you, take some red color, take some yellow color, and take some orange color. Now take a thread and dip it in the color. Okay, just like put it and press it with your finger. Now open your notebook, okay, or drawing book. Take that thread and just make, keep it, and then put it here, like the string should come out here, and close it, and then pull it together,
Oh,
and it is going to look up like a beautiful painting, as if you have done shading and all. And trust me, and once you do that now, then show it to me.
yeah, I'll try.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a lot of, like, cool painting tricks which are very easy, and you can paint them.
Can you come again with the colors?
The colors are red, okay, then you have to use orange, and then you have to use yellow, and a bit of white if you want, because that will be the center. So you have to place your thread, and then you can make a flower shape, or if nothing, a balloon shape, and then pull it together. Okay, and you have to do that, and you have to show that to me, and I'm sure you're going to love it.
Okay, I'll do it today only.
Very good. Good job. So I think we are done here. We are done with the demo, because I have given you demo for English classes, and I've given you a demo for painting classes as well.
Yes.
Right? Only dancing is left. And for that, I think you can give me the demo for dancing, because I don't know the Bharatanatyam. I
Yeah.
can just do any filmy dance. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just making one dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Bharatnatyam.
Wow.
In English song, I'm making that.
Okay, so no, you are choreographing. Are you choreographing? Which means, are you like making your own
Yes, I
steps?
told my teacher. I told my Bharatnatyam teacher,
Which
She-
song are you planning to dance on?
Shape of You.
Oh, I have seen that. I've seen some YouTube
It's my
videos on
favorite.
that. Wow. So you'll do tuck 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 and all those things. I know. I know a bit of Kathak, but Bharatnatyam was never my cup of tea. Because the teacher, you have to stand in a particular position, you have to bend your knees in the squat position. And
Yeah,
when she
half
asked me to
sitting.
do that, yeah, and when she asked me to do that, I was so bored, I sat on the ground. I was like, I'm not sitting standing like that anymore. And then she had a stick and she spanked me on my bum, and I ran away from the class, and I never went back there.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, so that happened. That was my Dard Bhari Kahani. Yeah. Anyways, so I think at this note, I would want to call it a day. Let's call it a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
let's
so
call it
I'll
a day.
just ask Pooja to come back on the call and, summarize and.
Yeah, I'm here. So, Anna, how did you find the session with you? You can share your feedback.
Very
Or
good.
good. No
Very
questions,
good.
but oh, great, great, great.
Yeah, so
Instead of very,
call
can you
it
use
today,
any other
ma'am.
word?
Ma'am, can you spell it for me? That call it a day spelling.
So
Call
it's
is
call. What is the spelling of call?
CALL call.
It.
ET.
IT.
Acha, it. Call it. Okay, call
Call
it.
it a day.
Call
it's a sentence
it
kind of, not a word. Because maybe I think she thought
It's
thought
it's an
it's a
idiom.
single word. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't worry, we are going to have, like, when we are going to start our classes now, so you'll have a lot of things like that, and they are going to be really funny. Like you sweat like a pig, or you're sick as a dog, and all those things. We are going to have a lot of animals. Okay. So, anyways, so I think Pooja.
Yep. Should we quickly check with Anam's mom as well? I think she's there nearby. So
Yeah, yeah,
Anam,
she's there.
yeah, so she